on Bill.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned by her kid's deadbeat dad.
He ran off with my former best friend. He actually prostituted out of my own house. He's crazy.
But your name's not on the birth certificate.
It's not, and that's one of my great...
When they get into arguments, I'm the one that wipes her tears.
This girl right here need to mind her business.
But why did you leave?
Jarrell, are you ready for this?
Right now.
Thanks for coming in and thanks for watching. You know the old saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, on today's show, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned by her kid's deadbeat dad. Please welcome Michelle to the show. Michelle, how you doing?
You guys.
All right, Michelle. Why are you here today?
Bill, basically, I'm here because my baby father, Darrell, he's just a deadbeat. He ran off with my former best friend / sister. You know, we was very close, and now you talking all this mess. Now you want to deny my child.
But doesn't he deny being the baby daddy?
Yes, all the time now since he's been with her. It wasn't always like that.
Did he run off with the best friend after the baby was born?
Yeah, something like that. He was in previous relationships, always like, and he's been through like maybe 5 females since he's been home, and yes,
beautiful,
it's just horrible.
But he said to you when you were pregnant, keep the baby, right?
Yes, he told me to
Darrell
keep the
said,
baby.
keep the baby.
Yes.
That's my child.
Yes.
So what happened to the denial phase? Where's that?
Basically, he just, like, when he left me, he told me, oh, I can't be with you because you got a baby by another man. Then you leave me for a lady that has, like, 6 other kids by, like, maybe like 2, 3 different baby daddies.
How many babies do you have?
I have 2 little girls.
And 2 baby daddies?
Yes.
And you want to prove today that Darrell, who took the DNA test, is, in fact, the baby daddy?
Yes.
Talk about the betrayal when he ran off with your best friend.
Yes. He actually came home from jail from a parole violation, and he came home, and everything was fine. Then this girl that I've been knowing since '03 basically started talking back, like smack in his ear, you know, everything. And I don't understand where it all came from. She claims that I slept with somebody, but I don't know who I slept with that knows her.
And Tiara's here today, right? She's here.
Yes.
And did she have a baby with one of your exes?
Yes.
But you believe that your best friend had sex with one of your exes and she got pregnant by him, you think.
Yeah.
And
well,
now
nobody knows who the baby daddy
nobody
is.
knows
She's a
for sure.
prostitute. Like, she's well known on X videos, Backpage, everything.
Really?
She actually prostituted out of my own house in my living room. Yes.
Wait a minute now. She's backpaging and prostituting out of your house?
Yes.
In your place?
Yes, in my living room.
And she's the one causing drama?
Yes. Got all different type of stuff, men doing all different type of Yes, yes, yes. And then you want to be claiming that you're pregnant by my baby father?
Not
and you were just pregnant 2 weeks prior to that? Like, come on.
And she's sending people to fight you and beat you up? What happens?
Basically, she gets these girls to either follow me, my friends, like my close associates that I talk to, and just route threats, gun threats. You don't play when it comes to nobody's kids, putting photos of my daughters up on Facebook. You don't want these hands.
And this is your former best friend.
Yes. She already knows how I am.
With
so
friends like this, you don't need any enemies. So these are your friends.
We was like sisters, like close. She tells me everything, everything.
And now Darrell, your baby daddy, is having relations with Tiara.
Yes.
So now Tiara is with your baby daddy.
Yes.
Like she was with your other baby daddy.
Yes.
She keeps stealing your men.
Yeah, why? You want to be me?
Now, I don't know. We're going to find out today. Why does Darrell let all this happen?
I think personally he's holding a grudge against me for whatever reason. But, hey, you want dirty, you got dirty. You're dirty.
Why don't we begin with Tiara and see what she has to say. Please welcome Michelle's former best friend, Tiara, to the show. Tiara, come on out.
Like,
Tiara, sit down. I want to talk with you like adults. Why do you seemingly keep stealing her exes?
Nobody stole her ex. The only person, first and foremost, when her and Darrell got together, when me and Darrell got together, her and Darrell wasn't together.
Is that true?
Now, I had sex with Darrell out of spite because she had sex with my boyfriend during the summer while we were staying in her apartment.
So you're both
That's why
sleeping with each other,
I had sex with Darrell.
Is that true?
I'm a woman. I can admit that. I don't
but she's
care.
a
That's
prostitute,
me.
though, so of course she's a freak.
Do you have proof for that?
You got video.
Do you
You're
have
on
proof
X
for that?
videos.
I am?
Men
Can
do
you
all
show me
different
the
types of
video?
stuff. Let's not go there.
Can you show me the video?
What
No, you
happened to the
can't.
close relationship you two had?
I don't understand.
She had sex with my boyfriend this past summer. After she had the baby by my first baby father, I forgave her. We became friends again. My mom passed away. We became even closer. Then at the end of the day, she gonna sit there. She had sex with my man this past summer. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be a bitch and I'm gonna have sex with her baby father. I was at home chilling in front of my building. Her baby father came and I had sex with him. And you're not.
You're not.
And you're not.
I could walk through Yonkers and
you can't walk through nowhere. Your name is tarnished. Mount Vernon, White Plains, Yonkers.
You was just on 33rd. You was just on 33rd selling your.
I'm on 33rd selling my. Even live in Mount Vernon. Let's get it.
Ladies, let me say this, Michelle.
I'm getting out of there.
Michelle,
I don't be in Mount Vernon.
On that page, on X video.
Why do you think Darrell is the baby daddy? Because Darrell's with
You
her.
was doing it right outside of my living room.
Oh, I was? That's shocking to me because I don't remember
on
that.
my couch.
Shit, I wish I was prostitute and I need some
Is there
money.
any Darrell's not the baby daddy?
But why are you worried about my kids, though?
Nobody's not worried about your kid. Nobody's not worried about your kid. At the end of the day, my kids is good. My kids is always
You don't even
taken
have
care
no
of.
rights. Your father already said that's why he don't even want you down
I don't have no rights. I don't have no rights
you don't
for
want you
what?
doing
Tia, hold
I
on,
have
honey.
custody of my kids, Mom.
Is there any chance Darrell is not the baby daddy?
No.
1,000%. No question about it. How does this complicate things? If he's the baby daddy and you're with him,
Oh, well, that's just his baby. At the end of the day,
it
that's
doesn't
all
make any
I'm
difference.
asking.
All I'm asking
If that's
is
his
for
daughter, I don't
respect.
have no problem with her daughter. I was there with her daughter. I love her daughter like that's really my niece. I don't care what problems we going through with her. I don't have no problems with the kids.
Did you
the kids don't have nothing to do with it.
Did you call Children's Protective?
Yes.
No,
Yes,
why?
yes,
I
you
had
did.
2 kids
Yes,
of
you
my
did.
own. What do I look
What
like?
happened? One at a time. What happened?
One afternoon, Darrell came over to my house, and he came claiming that he wanted to see his daughter. And right afterwards, Darrell's the only one that has my mother's address. So right afterwards, it's me, Darrell, and my mother that knows the address. Child Protective Services pop up.
You think she called?
Yes, because you can harass me from his phone.
What happened?
I don't have her mother's
What happened when
address, so how I
CPS
call
came?
them?
What happened?
They actually just sat down. They had to view my daughter because it was complaints that I was beating my
So
child.
nothing happened?
No.
The CPS said you stay.
Yeah.
Now, you came here to prove the baby daddy. That little girl needs to know who her daddy is. And you're saying it's 1,000. It's Darrell. You'll get not even a possibility somebody else. Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe that's Darrell's fault. That's Darrell's baby. Because
Why?
of what she tells me, she told Darrell and me that some other man with another name could be the baby's father. Then she got married to a man while she was supposedly pregnant by Darrell. Then another
Another man
signed the child's birth certificate. So come on.
Whose name's on the birth
I would
certificate?
never let another man sign my kid's birth certificate.
Some other guy. You put some other guy's name on the birth.
Yeah, that's her baby father.
He
So why
he takes care of my daughter.
That's why.
He takes care of my daughter more than he would ever do.
How did things change?
Okay, but that makes it politically correct. Another man name on your child's birth certificate. That's why you here for DNA tests. Get real.
Okay.
Well, now, what happens if, in fact, is the baby daddy? Does it change your relationship with
No,
Darrell?
it doesn't, because I'm not going nowhere. It don't matter.
She can have him. I don't want him.
What does this other dude say if, in fact, he's not the father, you've the father, and his name doesn't belong in the birth certificate? Is Darrell going to step up then and be the dad?
Yeah, Darrell's going to take care of his kid because Darrell wants to be there to take care of his kid. The reason why Darrell's not taking care of his kid because he don't know if that's his baby or not.
Regardless, but he was before you came into the picture, though.
Not from my knowledge.
Yes,
Not when
Do you still
when
sleep
Darrell
with
came
Darrell?
home from jail.
Do
I
you
was living in your
sleep-
house,
Do you sleep with Darrell
He
now?
wasn't
Darrell sleeps with her.
Yeah, hey, we teammates. We might as well share rooms since she wanted so bad.
You don't.
I like inviting people to bed, so hey, obviously
You got
we
no
might as well
problem
share
with her sleeping with your man.
I don't care what he do.
Hopefully
with her.
But
protection.
she goes hard about it, though.
Yeah.
I go hard about really.
You do.
When?
You do.
When?
You
I have no
do.
reason to go
You
home.
hit
Why?
one of
Because
our
that man
friends
come
up.
home
You
every
hit
night.
one of our friends up that we have mutual, and you go super hard, like, because you know she knows the situation.
I don't hit nobody up.
Like, you
I don't
want to
hit
be known,
nobody
like,
up. I don't have time for this.
Darrell just
At the
had
end
both of us in a birthday party.
Do you think she's the reason that Darrell is not the baby daddy he should be because of his relationship with Tiara?
I think it has some influence.
That she
but
influences
That
him
don't
not to
have
be
nothing
good.
to do with
Nothing
that.
to do with it. You're good with
Nothing.
it.
That has to do with her. I don't make no man deny his child.
What if you
I'm
would-
not responsible for the next man's actions, only mine.
When he
That's
comes
it.
over to see Olivia,
Do you still live?
she constantly calling the phone,
Do you still
blowing up
love
the phone.
Darrell? You want to
I'm
be?
gonna have love for him. Like, we was friends before anything.
So if he hits you up, you're okay with that?
That's fine. You can say hi. Like, that's not a problem. Like, I don't want him as far as a relationship.
Now, honey,
no.
what about this? I'm led to believe that if, in fact, he's the baby daddy, he's going to go back and he's going to leave you. That's
He's
what I'm...
not. You could believe to believe.
He wouldn't
what
be
you want.
accepted.
He's not.
He's going back.
Nowhere.
He's going back with
wouldn't be
Michelle.
accepted.
He's going back with Michelle if he's the baby
He's not
daddy.
going nowhere.
He wouldn't be
He's right
accepted.
here. He's not going nowhere.
When we continue, the man in the middle is here. Stay right there.
The man in the middle of this DNA drama.
All right, Jarrell.
How you doing, Bill?
Good to see you, man. What's happening now?
Take center stage.
Do you think Michelle wants to be with you now?
I know for a fact that
You're sleeping with her.
I know for a fact that she wants to be with me right now.
And stirs the pot.
If you were concerned about your daughter and who her father was, I would.
Where's your kids, though?
Think the baby's yours?
Honestly, no. But you know, it's always a possibility that she is.
Today's about DNA drama between and among former friends, and I asked you off the air about him being the baby daddy. You said on the air 1,000. Then you said, well, there was this other guy.
It's very small.
And
He
there's a
knows
small
about the
chance.
other dude. Yes.
Small chance, but
Yes.
it could be. Do you want him to be the baby daddy?
Honestly, no. Like, because you're not even doing nothing for yourself. What can you do for me and mine?
Yeah, there's too much. You
Well,
told
he
me
managed to take care of me real well.
he takes care of you.
But you're selling your body
I
to
don't have
provide
no
for him.
problem.
So.
Are you on Backpage?
No, I am not.
Do you
Not
sell,
really
do you
in
sell your
Yonkers
body
area.
for money?
No, I sure
You don't do
not.
any of
I
that.
have no reason
It's
to do
all
that.
a lie.
All a lie.
Doesn't
She makes
happen.
up lies. She's crazy.
No, she's
That's what
crazy.
crazy people do. They make up.
It's all made up. Please welcome Michelle's baby daddy, maybe, and Tiara's boyfriend, Jarrell, to the show. Jarrell, come on out. Right there, Jarrell. All right, Jarrell.
How you doing, Bill?
Good to see you, man. What's happening now? Jarrell, you have no problem with either one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe you're the baby daddy?
Honestly, I do and I don't, Bill. In the beginning, when me and Michelle met, it was a friendship that turned out to be more intimate, and we didn't even get a chance to enjoy that for too long. I was basically going from household to household at the time because I was just growing into my adulthood, so I was doing this, that, and the third in my mom's house and my dad's
You were
house.
all
so
over the place.
Basically a problem
But you
child,
loved
and I
it.
met
You
her
loved
in the
Michelle.
midst.
You loved her, didn't you?
Yes,
And in
that's
fact,
a
you
fact.
talked her to not terminate the pregnancy. You talked her into keeping that child.
Yes, that was
At
my
what
doing.
point did you have that doubt? When did the doubt creep in? Is it because Tiara was telling you things about her?
No, sir. I didn't even know Tiara at the time. And they were friends at the time, but I didn't know Tiara at the time. The doubt came from after the fact of her telling me that she was pregnant. It was doubt at the beginning anyway, because after we had sex, it was probably about 3 weeks or so, and she told me that she was pregnant. So
She got pregnant too quick.
yeah, for me anyway, that's like instant pregnancy. So I was just
Yeah, I
like,
don't understand how somebody can get pregnant.
It only takes one.
yeah, definitely.
It only takes one time, but it takes more than 3 weeks to know that you're
When we went to
pregnant.
the doctor said I conceived in November. The other dude was way gone in October, like way early October.
So you knew within 3 weeks you were pregnant.
I went to the hospital. I had to have
Like
surgery.
right away. Mm-hmm. Do you think Michelle wants to be with you now?
Yes.
I know, let me talk. I know for a fact that
You're sleeping with her
I
a
know
little.
for a fact that she wants to be with me right now.
And
that's part of, Bill, honestly, I'm not going to let her deceive you because of the simple fact.
I don't want to be
we're
with
here
her.
for
So
a
why you
reason.
still?
I'm talking, wait a minute, I'm talking. I'm not going to allow her to deceive you in any fashion. Like, at the end of the day, Michelle has a little thing about herself where 1 minute she wants me, then the next minute she doesn't.
And you do the same thing, though.
But listen, I don't
You do the
stress
same
you. I don't
thing.
stress
You do
you
the
that
same
much
thing,
about being
Darrell.
with
You do the same
Listen,
thing, Darrell.
Bill, I can go at least 2-3 weeks, without even attempting to try to get with her.
Would you go
She
back
wouldn't-
with her if you're
Every
the
time
baby
he comes
daddy?
home,
Will you
he
go
wanna
back?
have sex.
No, that's out of the question.
That's out of the question. You're going to stay with Tiara.
That's a fact.
Now, there's been an allegation that she's like a prostitute or she's on Backpage. You know anything about that? Normally the answer would be no.
Honestly,
what do you know?
honestly, I heard things, Bill.
What'd you hear about your girlfriend?
Honestly, I heard things, but I'm not here to put all her business
he's
out there.
hearing what
Hold
you're
on, I'm
hearing
talking.
from her.
I'm talking. I'm not here to put her business out there because of the simple fact that's not why we're here anyway. Like we're here to get the DNA test results.
That's it.
But
That's all that
anyway,
matters.
being that she want to be so spiteful and do things to just make her look bad or whatever, she got stuff in her closet too. She's not perfect. I'm not perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
Who don't,
so at the end of the day,
I haven't said you control both these women. You control them.
But I don't broadcast my.
completely.
You don't
control them.
broadcast. You can't walk through the hood without somebody saying something.
Nobody knows.
I'm here because you put me in. You should never put my name. Never put my name. If you were concerned about your daughter and who her father was, I would.
Where's your kids though? You don't have custody. You worried about being underneath.
How you know what I got with my kids? We don't. Come on, like be real.
Am I talking? Now listen.
Jarrell, get control out here, will you?
See, this is okay, Bill. Now,
You can't even control his own situation.
at the end of the day, Bill, I want to express this to you. Like,
Go ahead,
this is,
Jarrell, go ahead.
Like this right here, what you're seeing, is like my main problem. Like I can sit here all day, talk to you, answer questions in a calm manner, and pay attention.
Put these two together.
And have a decent conversation. It's not like that, and that's on a intimate level as far as like we supposed to be bonding.
Yeah.
That's why I'm where I'm at right now, and that's why she's
Do you
at
want
where
to
she's
find
at
out
right
if
now.
you want to find out if you're the baby daddy? But your name's not on the birth certificate.
It's not, and that's one of my gripes too. That's one of the most ultimate signs of disrespect to a person, and especially someone that's incarcerated.
Y'all see my
and
baby?
You get information
That you're not on the birth certificate.
about she's saying, okay, Bill. So how is a man supposed to feel if this woman right here is saying, oh, this your daughter? Well, let me see the birth certificate. That's not your name.
You never asked
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
You didn't know for 4 months
But I
after
did
the
a lot
child
of
was...
stuff out of spite because he hurt me.
You
Out
hurt
of
him.
spite.
So you're hurt. You love that man.
No, I have love for him. Like, I would never want to wish harm on him.
What do you
know
want,
I mean?
Jarrell? Do you want your name? If you're the baby daddy, you're going on the birth certificate and you're stepping up like a
That's
man.
a fact, because that's mine.
That's yours.
Once the DNA test results come back, she knows how I am. She knows how I am. So I'm a Leo, so it's like my territory. You know
That's
what I'm
your
saying?
territory.
So once that comes out, like that the baby is mine, then my name will be on that
That's it.
birth certificate.
Will you help care for the child if, in fact, you are the baby daddy? You're going to step up.
Yes, I will.
All right.
That's his baby.
DNA test coming up later, plus more deadbeat daddy drama. Stay right there.
Right now, I'm a little anxious and nervous. You know, I'm trying to waiting for the results to come back.
A lot of the audience thought the baby looked just like you. What do you think?
I mean, at times I do, and at times I don't. But, you know, only time will tell. A short period of time, too. That's the best thing about it.
It's sister
When they get into arguments, I'm the one that wipes her tears. I'm the one that has to take the kids out of the room. Hey, you don't need to listen to this.
against sister.
I give him credit for trying. Like, I cannot kick a man.
Credit don't pay bills.
I
But
pay
you shouldn't
bills.
even be. You should not have to give nobody credit, Zandria, for doing what you're supposed to do.
Over baby daddy drama.
You got my kids calling you father and stuff like that.
What you want them? You want them to call you
They only
daddy?
doing that because I love them.
But why did you leave? That's the whole point.
Love watching from your couch? Wait until you see us live. If you're going to be in the New York City area and want free tickets to see a taping of the show, go to our official website, BillCunninghamShow.com. My next story involves a woman who claims she's more of a father to her sister's kids than the actual father is, and she's here to get him to step up or get out. Please welcome Angel to the show. Angel, how you doing? All right, Angel, why are you here today?
Well, I'm here today. I can't even say I'm good when you ask me how I'm doing because I'm really pissed off. I'm here today to let my sister Zandria know that she needs to get rid of her baby's dad. And I know that sounds bad because you want the father of your kids in your life, but that's not the case with him because he's not a father.
What kind of stuff does he do?
What kind of stuff does he doesn't do?
He's worthless.
Exactly. So it's basically goes like this. They've been together off and on for 6 years. Okay, so at first it was okay. You know, he was okay. He used to make like little remarks, and I'm like, Xandra, you have to watch out for that. But he would do it, you know, jokingly as far as being insecure.
Right.
So I was like, Xandra, you know, you have to watch out for that because eventually he's going to turn into the person who he's joking to be. No, he's fine. I know him.
But your sister, you've given her a wake-up call for the last 6 years, and she ain't got the message, right?
Right, but recently, this is what I can't understand. So he disappeared for 7 months. He went back to Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll call periodically, make empty promises to my niece and nephew.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Or even oh, Daddy misses you. Do you want some toys? Okay, I'm going to buy you some toys. My niece and nephew are not stupid. So next time he calls, hey, Dad, I thought you were going to send toys. Oh, next time, next time.
And part of the problem, your sister is at the master level getting a master's degree, and you claim he's flipping burgers somewhere?
It's that. I don't know. He might be flipping burgers, shoving I have no idea.
You have no idea.
So, I mean...
So he's a bad boyfriend and a bad dad.
He's just a bad person. I'm not a hard person to get along with at all. So if I don't get along with you, something is wrong. And Zandria, she's beautiful. She has a lot of stuff going for herself. She's in school.
And her kids call you daddy?
Yes. When her youngest daughter, when Jeremy calls, he said, "You miss daddy?" Angel is my daddy.
Really?
Really.
And how old is she?
She's 2.
2, and says to her biological dad, Angel is my daddy. What does Jeremy say about that?
Don't say that. Then he'll get on the phone with Zandria like, oh, you're having her say that. That's not funny. You're having her say that. You and Angel over there plotting against me. But really, you're doing this to yourself. So now he's back in Georgia. And
he's here today, too.
But he's back in Georgia. And like I said, for the past 7 months, he's been gone. When Zandria asked him, hey, I need help with this, that, diapers, toy, anything,
Nowhere.
He says, oh, you make more money, you got it.
Does your sister defend him?
All the time.
All right, let's do it.
All
Please welcome Angel's sister, Zandria, to the show. Zandria, come on out. All right, honey, what's going on now with Jeremy? What is going on?
So basically, Angel thinks that she knows everything. Like, my baby daddy, he did come back.
Defending him.
He came back to help me, and I needed him to help me. Like,
where is he normally?
Defending him.
He was in Chicago for like 7 months, and like...
Zandria, this is like a slap in the face for you to even come out here and start your sentence that way. It's like you're not appreciative of anything that I did.
You don't know, but you weren't helping me. Like, okay, you were helping with the kids, you were watching them, but I need financial help, and you weren't financially helping me.
What are you talking about? Yes, I was.
Not like he does. He helps me more than you were financially helping me.
Name the last thing that he bought. Name the last thing that he bought.
He bought food the other day.
He bought food?
Yeah.
What was it, a Happy Meal? What did he buy?
He probably got it for free while he was flipping the burgers. Like, what do you mean?
Burgers. He worked at a warehouse. What are you talking about?
So your sister thinks you got the master's degree and you're dating, she says, a burger flipper.
Okay, but at the same time, that's my kid's dad.
Does he work?
But he does work. He works in a warehouse.
Okay, name the last after food. Other than food, what does he buy? What has he bought? What bill has he contributed to?
Okay.
Silence. Where's the crickets? Crickets.
He's trying, but I give him credit for trying. Like, I cannot kick a man.
Credit don't pay bills.
I give a man credit.
Credit does not pay bills.
Okay.
You give me credit where credit is due.
But I pay bills.
You should not have to give nobody credit, Zandria, for doing what the supposed to do. He's somebody. He's
trying to make a family work, and I don't understand how you can sit here and say you don't have a family, so you'll never understand.
Why are you this involved? Because seemingly she's in love with Jeremy, right? You love this guy.
He's my kid's father, and you'll never understand.
Why are you this involved?
Because at the end of the day, when they get into arguments, I'm the one that wipes her tears. I'm the one that has to take the kids out of the room. Hey, you don't need to listen to this. They're little. They're influential. Exactly. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it.
Maybe you should stop calling her that. If you get problems, don't call her.
I don't want a cookie.
But you never understand because you've never been in a real relationship. When was your last real relationship? Have you ever had one 7 years ago?
7 years ago, yeah.
How old were you?
7 years. I was 18.
How old? Was it a real relationship?
That definitely wasn't. But you don't have to be.
You don't understand the power of a family.
You don't have to be in a relationship to see when something is not right.
Do your kids call her daddy?
It happened one time.
One time. And does she try to fix you up with other guys?
She does, and like, I can't be mad at her for doing it.
Better men.
Okay, I can't be mad at her for doing it. When he was gone, she did try to put me out on dates.
You don't want a new relationship.
Because she likes being way down.
I've been out with guys.
He anchors her down.
The guys will go out.
Let me talk.
I've been out with guys. You know, guys her looking at other girls. I don't need that. And when I'm with Jeremy, I know, okay,
Do you want to marry this guy? You want to marry Jeremy?
I don't know.
You love him, don't you?
I love him, but I don't know.
You got
I'm not
2
ready for
kids.
that.
You got a family.
I need him to become who I need him to become before I just marry him. I understand where she's coming from, and she's right. She's right about that. But at the same time, I can deal with him.
Can I talk?
No,
Yes.
I can deal with him, and there is a power in a family, and she'll never understand it because she does not have kids. And for my kids, my kid's father to be in their life means a lot to me.
Why don't you tell her to bug out of your relationship?
He's a good dad, though.
Are you going to tell me to buy out of your relationship?
Yes.
In my opinion, you can't let the thought of somebody cloud your vision of who they really are, and that's exactly what you're doing.
The deadbeat dad, allegedly.
He's not a
is
deadbeat.
next. Stay right there.
He's not a deadbeat.
The baby daddy is here.
This girl right here need to mind her business. Like, for real, she don't know what the talking about, though.
But Angel's not backing down.
It's their son and daughter. That Trump's niece and nephew, sons and daughters.
Exactly. What you talking about?
Step up to the plate, no.
And don't miss the DNA.
Terrell, if I could change this result, yay or nay, would you want to be the baby daddy?
No, sir.
Do you hate your loved one's mate? Will you do whatever it takes to break them up? We want to hear your story. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply.
I can't stand my kids calling somebody else father. That's very disrespectful. So I had to come back and take my daddy's title back.
You know, Zandra, is it possible that a sister and the family sees things in Jeremy that you can't see?
Yes.
No, it's not possible. I see what he's doing wrong, but I believe in
She sees what
change.
she wants to see.
No, I believe in change, and I believe that he can become better. He has to. He has to learn. No, he's a good person.
Yes.
You don't know how Jeremy used to be. Like, Jeremy didn't have a father figure, so for him to be his kid's life, that is very vital.
Well, he doesn't have common sense. Okay, he has to develop common sense because obviously he doesn't have it. It doesn't matter if that should make him want to be in their life more. I didn't have a dad. Oh, let me step up and be in my child's life.
He does want to be in his kid's life, but if you're constantly, you and everybody else, y'all always trying to force him out. Like, why do you want to force him out?
Please welcome Zandria's boyfriend and baby daddy, Jeremy. Jeremy to the show. Jeremy, come on out. Jeremy, what's going on?
This girl right here need to mind her business. Like, for real, she don't know what the talking about, though. For real. And she laughing like.
Because you're supposed to laugh at jokes, right? You're supposed to laugh at jokes. You're supposed
you got my kids calling you father and stuff like.
They know better.
They know better.
They know better than to call you. What you want them to call you, Daddy?
They only doing that because I left, though.
But why did you leave? That's the whole point.
I got tired of dealing with your family drama. What you mean?
He had to leave because he had to get himself together, and he was being a burden to me. But now that he wants to come back,
I'm back now.
He wants to come back and do it right.
You're back now.
I'm back now.
And so what?
Are you going to step up and be the father you need to be?
Of course.
100%.
Of course, that's my plan.
So what are your plans? Ask him what is his plans.
What is your plan?
I'm doing whatever it takes to make my family work.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
What you mean?
He does not. You need to know details.
You don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute. That's the baby mama. You're the sister. Why do you need to know details?
That's my niece and nephew. What do you mean? If anybody, I don't care if you're the trash man coming to take out the garbage. I need to know why you're here around my niece and nephew.
But he does a lot. You don't see what happens day in and day out.
Because it's in your imagination.
You don't believe that people can change?
I do believe that people can change.
Because you changed a lot. You grew into something that you were not. Like, you weren't doing life. You got on the right track. You got yourself together. That's nobody gave up.
We already discussed this, Jeremy. Paid attention.
You don't even like kids. Why you got my kids calling you daddy? You don't even like kids.
Why are we having the same conversation
you don't like kids,
over and over?
Do you?
Why are we talking about me? Let's talk about what you're planning to do. What you're planning to do for my niece and nephew.
It's their son and daughter. That's Trump's niece and nephew, sons and daughters.
Exactly.
You don't have to step up to the plate. No.
You don't have to. You were doing it because he was not there. But I don't see nothing. If he wants to be there, why kick the man out and be like, oh, you can't.
Jeremy, do you live with the children now? Is this a family?
Yes, I'm working on the family with my girl.
You have a little elitist problem. You think she's a master's. He doesn't have a master's. Therefore, you think he's not good enough for your sister?
That's not That's not it. It's just how he doesn't even support her. When she's going out to go to work, she has to tell him that she's going somewhere else. So it's like this. He'll get mad wherever she's going. So it's like, okay, so how pissed off do you want him to be?
But how pissed off do you want him to be? Do she be mad about it, or do you be mad about it?
Okay,
she don't confront me about it.
The thing about it is that
argue. What are you talking about?
I don't want to argue with you, and so sometimes I do say that I'm going somewhere that I'm not going.
Angel, if she loves the guy, I mean, why can't you let your sister love who she wants to love?
She's trying to break up the family, and I'm trying to keep it together.
All you gonna do is stay out. Let me deal with my problems myself. I don't need you to tell him how to be a father.
Jeremy, what's the plan?
Somebody needs to tell him, because he's not doing it.
He is doing it. Where do you be at?
How much is a pack of diapers?
You don't even live here anymore. You don't live with us no more, so what are you talking about?
Jeremy, your plan is to get together, raise the money, and raise the kids.
Yes, and make this family work. I really plan on marrying this girl. This is the girl of my dreams right here.
Jeremy, you're going to marry this girl.
Yes, yes.
Listen to this.
What money for the ring?
What you mean?
What money for the wedding?
What type of work are you doing right now?
I do work.
Right.
I do work.
Don't be stunned now.
I'm not.
Don't be stunned.
Not stunned.
We have the long-awaited DNA test result. A lot more coming up. Stay right there. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? After all the boyfriend stealing, should Michelle and Tiara ever be friends again? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. For your free tickets to see the Bill Cunningham Show live in New York City, go to BillCunninghamShow.com or call 888-710-8425 now. You know, in order to be the deadbeat dad, you first must be the father. So let's cover that base first. Darrell, are you ready for this? Yes, sir. You told me off the air that the only way you would get back is if, in fact, you are the baby daddy. Yes, you might go back then.
Yes, sir.
The only way.
The only way.
How would that make you feel, former best friend?
That's what he want to do. That's on him. He a grown man.
You do what you want.
No.
You have no problem with that.
No.
Darrell, if I could change this result, yay or nay, would you want to be the baby daddy?
No, sir.
Don't want to be.
No.
But you told me it's 1,000. You sticking with 1,000 or maybe 998%?
I'm saying I just want to get it done and over with. Like, either way, if he's not, go live your life. If you are, just step up. Like, that's it. That's all I ask for.
That's it.
All I ask for.
And Tara, is it important to you at all, one way or another? But your boyfriend then has a baby with your former best friend. Wouldn't that be a...
Trust me, that was never my friend to begin with.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
So.
But this is child 2 that you got by both dudes. If it is my baby father, this is child 2.
Child 2?
Child 2.
I'm not pregnant by Darrell.
Okay. Oh, no, actually it would be child... But yeah, it would be 2.
Was.
So she clean.
When it comes to the paternity of this beautiful baby girl named Olivia. Darrell. You are not the baby daddy.
I got to go live my life.
Crazy.
Live my life. You can live yours.
Crazy. Yes. Thank God.
You told me 1,000.
It was still that small percentage.
Oh, my goodness.
Small.
Now, this child has a right to know
Yeah.
who the daddy is. So where do we go from here?
I know where to go.
You know where to go?
Yes.
Because Olivia can't grow up without knowing. Maybe that's another show. Good or bad with you? Huh?
I'm kind of happy, though.
Darrell, are you good or bad with this?
I'm kind of caught up in both feelings right now because of the simple fact, like, regardless of what me and her mom went through, I still was in like a position where I had to interact with this child.
Yeah. What do you do from this point on? You're done?
I mean,
because that child's got another father out there somewhere.
I
Are
know.
you done?
Am I done with her?
Done with the baby?
No, sir.
All right. Let's go to Talk Back with Bill. Stand up here. All right.
Jeremy, how do you feel like a man knowing that your kids are calling your girlfriend's sister daddy?
Well, when you heard that your kids are calling their auntie daddy, how'd that make you feel?
I was totally heartbroken. Like, for real. That just made me want to go. I heard that over the phone for the first time. That was like made me give me more reasons to go back to Georgia. all right, why are my kids calling another person, another female father, disrespectful?
Yeah. So, Andrea, this is a moment that you two now ought to come together as a family structure for the sake of those two boys and girls that you two have created, those two kids that you two created. It's important, man. It's important. I'd say this to you, honey. You love your sister, but sometimes family members have got to back off a little bit and let this family structure continue, even though you may not like her choices. It's her choice, not yours.
Well, let me say this, too. I support family 100%. If he gets it together, I support that.
That's not up to you to determine what get together means. Up to her.
But my dad is one of the invisibles too.
So it was my father was invisible.
So
I get that.
It's just when I see those same things in him, it triggers something because I feel like no child should have to go through that.
Let's get one more question. Yes, ma'am.
Angel, what's wrong with respecting your sister's choices and letting her make her own decisions?
Nothing. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. But that's how you learn. You know, from your mistakes. That's how you grow. There's nothing wrong with that. But as her sister, I can't just sit back and just let her do it if I feel like it's wrong. All I can do is voice my opinion. She can either take it or leave it. So obviously she's leaving it. So I tried, I failed, and
that's it.
Let her make her own decision.
Are you done? One more question. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Bill.
How you doing?
My question is for Michelle. Is there a possibility that you claim your son as the Rose?
My daughter.
Your daughter.
Your daughter as the Rose for the fact that you may be still in love with him?
No, it was based off of what the doctor said. That's about it.
No.
Okay.
I'm not in love with you, though.
So you're not going to be totally honest with her?
I'm not. I have love for you, but I'm not in love with you.
Be honest for her. What are you saying?
Michelle, so at the end of the day, right, when I go to your house or whatever, the reason why I told you to be totally honest with her, because of the simple fact, I don't believe that you would ask anybody that you don't love to come home or keep asking them, when you coming home, when you coming home. If you're gonna sit here, no, hold on, I'm talking.
Early in the beginning before Tierra even got into the picture.
Michelle, so if I'm not mistaken, you didn't just ask me that, and please don't lie on your daughter. If I'm not mistaken, you didn't just ask me that about at least a month ago?
A month
when
ago?
am I coming home?
When
we were standing in your kitchen.
She wanted to be with you.
And you asked me, you asked me on the slide, like, are you tired of doing what you're doing? Are you ready to come home?
No, I said,
is that
aren't you tired of living the way that you're living?
All right, so did you ask me
That's
when am I coming home?
That's what I said. It didn't have nothing
So did you
to do
ask me
with
when
coming
am I...
home to me.
So
You wanted him a month ago. You wanted him back.
Ask me, am I coming?
Help
when
is
am I
on the
coming
way.
home
Stay right
from
there.
her house
Help
to
is
my
on the
house?
way. Today's DNA testing and results were provided by DNA Diagnostic Center. For help with your DNA situation, email us at BillCunninghamShow.com. Do you hate your loved one's mate? Will you do whatever it takes to break them up? We want to hear your story. Contact me at BillCunninghamShow.com. Call me at 1-855-US-BILL or text guest at 95902. Message and data rates may apply. Closed captioning of The Bill Cunningham Show is provided by
Daddy Drama.
I don't need you to tell him how to be a father.
Jeremy, what's the plan?
Somebody needs to tell him.
And DNA Revelation.
When it comes to the paternity of this beautiful baby girl named Olivia. Darrell, you are not the baby daddy.
Don't live my life. Crazy. Live my life. You can live yours. Crazy. Yes. Thank God.
Today we've had allegations, accusations, and animosities. Now we need some help. Please welcome relationship expert LaDon Black. LaDon, how you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Let's go this way first with Michelle. And I think this is difficult when you're uncertain as to who the baby daddy is and you try to pin it on somebody and then it turns out not to be that way. Where does Michelle go from here?
You know what, Michelle? You just got the best escape clause ever. You can escape from the friendship. You can escape from the man. Go raise your baby.
Yes.
Pursue that relationship with your child. Find out who the daddy is. And just move forward there. You know what? This brother's a good brother because that's all what he did. Once you found out, he gave you a hug and a kiss. He's a good person. You're going to fall into that trap, sister. You're going to have to build up that wall.
Yes.
You're going to have to build up that wall, okay? Definitely
So,
do
Michelle,
it.
where do we go from here? Do you want to talk to us about testing this other man? If he's willing to do that, he's got to agree. Are you willing to?
That's cool.
She has to know. All right, let's move on. You know, we've done so many of these shows. Jeremy and Zandria are cool, but it looks as if Angel wants to inject herself into this relationship.
Right. And Angel, what I was going to say to you is, I know sometimes our family members bring stuff to us and we feel like we have to react, or you see things going on and you feel like you have to react. You have to step out of it because it's her relationship. Whatever happens with him, whether or not he's a good dad, whether or not he's a good partner, that's on her. You can't control that. Now, if she's asking you for money, if she's looking for you to house her, that's something different. Then you can approach him. But as long as she's handling it on her own, even if it's not the way you would handle it, let her handle it.
Angel, is she handling it on her own?
I just want her to be happy at the end of the day. So if he's gonna make her happy, then so be it. Like I said, she came to me. I voiced my opinion, and you know it.
And that's
it's
the problem,
arguments that,
sister. Because let me say this real quick: if you kept your business to yourself, your sister couldn't be in your business.
Good point. When we continue with the bottom line, for more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Want to take a peek behind the cameras? Then follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, or follow me on Instagram, because you don't want to miss a minute of the backstage drama. It's unedited, unfiltered, and unbelievable. It's time for you to take control and give my guests some tough love. How would you resolve the issue? After all the boyfriend stealing, should Michelle and Tiara ever be friends again? Call me with your answer to 1-855-TELL-BILL. You hear what other viewers answered and receive some valuable offers. Take control and call 1-855-TELL-BILL right now. When it comes to stepping up to the paternity plate, here's the bottom line. If you're a dad, or if you might be a dad, you need to step up and take care of that child. And if you're unsure about paternity, move quickly to resolve the issue, because every kid not only deserves to know who the father is, but they also deserve the tender, loving care of two parents. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time.
faith in Jeremy, and I just want her to see it. And I mean, I'm happy. I know that she's doing it to help me, but really, like, she needs to see, like, you know, he can change, and I have faith in him, and I have faith in our family. So I feel like we've reached an understanding now that she's out of the picture, and maybe I won't tell her as much. Well, I won't, not in our relationship though, but I won't tell you as much. You know, only the necessities.
I don't like arguing with anyone either. Like, I don't like, you know, this.
Yeah.
So maybe one day we can find some common ground.
I understand that I'm not a perfect person, but I know, like, it's all a work in progress with me. Like, I love this woman, I love my family, and I'll do anything that I can to keep it together.